Hi students, welcome back. Hope you are all fine. Today we are going to discuss some numerical problems related with the chapter motion, especially straight line motion and free fall. I assume all are aware about the equations of motion. There are mainly three equations for motion of bodies which travel with a uniform acceleration. These equations give relationship between initial velocity, final velocity, time taken, acceleration, and distance traveled by the objects. Look at these equations. V is equal to u plus at, v square is equal to u square plus 2as, and s is equal to ut plus half at square. In higher classes, we can find different versions of these equations, and also symbols may be different. But for this grade 9, you by heart these three equations. Here, u is the initial velocity, v is the final velocity, a is the acceleration. Sometimes we can write it as g also in free fall, case of free fall. And t is the time taken, and s is the displacement. A stone is thrown in vertically upward direction with a velocity of 5 meters per second. If the acceleration of the stone during its motion be 10 meters per second square in downward direction, what will be the height attained by the stone and how much time it will take to reach there? Here you can see a graphical representation of that movement. Here the initial velocity is 5 meters per second, and when it reaches the top, its velocity becomes 0. In this type of questions, you write v as 0, final velocity as 0. Let h be the height and acceleration is minus 10 meters per second square. Remember, minus 10 meters per second square. When we throw a ball upwards, the gravity acts downwards. So we make a as minus 10 meters per second square, or that is g. You can replace that with g also in higher classes. Here we can use the equation v is equal to u plus at. Substitute all these values. V is equal to 0, u is equal to 5, and a is equal to minus 10. Here t is 0.5 seconds. For finding the next part, that's the height attained to the maximum height, use the other one. V square is equal to u square plus 2s. The same way, you substitute all these values. Take the s as the distance traveled here as the height. So here h is equal to 1.25 meters. The time taken is 0.5 seconds and the height attained is 1.25 meters. Clear? Study well. All the best.